Rane Performer DJ Controller plus ALTO TX412B PA speakers, who this setup actually works for. If you're looking at this bundle, you're probably trying to solve one real problem: how to get reliable sound without hauling a ton of gear. The Rane Performer DJ controller paired with the ALTO TX412B powered speakers is marketed as a portable live music solution, but the real question is whether it fits your kind of gig. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't a studio rig or a club setup, it's built for moving. If you play backyard parties, small weddings, or beach sets where you need to set up fast and pack light, the battery-powered speakers are the standout. Most powered PA speakers in this range are either too heavy or need constant power, but the TX412B runs on its own for hours. That matters when you're 50 feet from the nearest outlet or running a sunset set where the power strip isn't an option. The downside? Battery life drops when you push volume, so if you're playing a loud outdoor event, plan on having a backup charge or a power source nearby. The Rane Performer controller is where things get interesting. It's not a beginner controller with gimmicky pads, it's designed for DJs who actually mix. The jog wheels are responsive, the effects are usable in real time, and the layout makes sense when you're under pressure. If you're used to Pioneer or Denon controllers, the transition is smooth because the controls follow familiar logic. The real advantage here is portability. Most controllers in this price range are still bulky, but the Performer folds down and fits in a backpack with the speakers. That's a game changer if you're a mobile DJ or producer who also does live sets. But let's talk about the trade-offs. The Alto speakers are loud for their size, but they're not club level. If you're playing a venue with 200 plus people or a venue that expects deep bass, you'll need to supplement with a sub or a second pair. The TX412B has clear highs and solid mids, but the low end is where it shows its limits. If your set relies on heavy bass drops, this setup will work in a pinch, but it won't deliver the punch you'd get from a dedicated subwoofer. Also, the speakers are powered, so you're stuck with their built-in amp. If you're the kind of person who likes to upgrade components over time, this bundle locks you into what you get. The controller itself is solid, but it's not a Swiss Army knife. If you're a producer who also performs live, the Performer has Serato compatibility and expressive pads for triggering samples or loops. That's useful if you're doing hybrid sets where you need to switch between DJing and live elements. But if you're strictly a DJ who only plays records or streaming sets, you might find the extra features unnecessary. The controller doesn't have motorized faders or advanced looping tools, so it's not for the kind of DJ who needs every creative shortcut. Who should buy this? If you're a solo performer, a small band, or a DJ who plays events where portability is key, this bundle makes sense. It's also a good starter setup if you're moving from bedroom production to live gigs and don't want to invest in separate components. The value comes from the all-in-one convenience, not from chasing the highest specs. Who should skip it? If you play large venues or need deep bass and high volume consistently, this isn't the right tool. The speakers will struggle to fill a big room, and the controller lacks the advanced features of higher-end units. Also, if you're the kind of person who likes to customize every piece of gear, the powered speakers and integrated controller mean you're stuck with the system as is. The biggest hidden cost here isn't the price, it's the accessories you might need later. If you outgrow the speakers, you'll have to replace them entirely. If you want to add a sub, you'll need to make sure it's compatible with the powered system. That's not a deal breaker, but it's something to consider before committing. Overall, this bundle delivers exactly what it promises: a portable, easy-to-set-up system for live music. It's not the most powerful or the most feature-rich, but it's the kind of setup that works when you need to be mobile without sacrificing too much sound quality. If that's what you need, it's worth the investment. Check it out using the link in the description.